back to Louisiana Living.
And welcome back. I'm Macy Layfield. She is with Allegiance Hospice, here to talk about their monthly support group for caregivers. Macy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank y'all for having me.
Great to have you. What inspired Allegiance Hospice to start a monthly group for caregivers?
So we interact with caregivers every single day, and we see the emotional and the physical toll that being a caregiver can take on people, and we wanted to be able to offer a space that has people the opportunity to ask questions, give advice, and just in general a safe space for them to be able to take time for themselves.
Because it's hard as a caregiver, sometimes you just don't have any time for yourself.
Right.
You can't go anywhere. Sometimes you can't even get out of the house. How do those caregivers that can't get out of the house because they're caring for a loved one, how can they get involved?
So because we take that in mind as well, anybody who wants to join in and be part of the support group, they can either call or email us, and we will send them a Google Meet link, and that way it's kind of like a Zoom call. That way they can interact, listen in, even if they can't leave their home, they're still getting support to some degree.
And I know what you said earlier, you're not alone, or you just can't pour out anymore.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
You can't pour from an empty cup. I love that. What can a caregiver expect from the group, from the monthly group meeting?
So every session or every meeting we'll have open discussion where people can ask questions either openly in the group, or we'll have a little lockbox to where they can put a question anonymously if maybe they don't want to ask a question out loud. But we'll have open discussion, and of course we'll also have guest speakers come in. So whether that's from an insurance company or an assisted living, a nursing home, really whatever the group asks, we'll have those people come in and give information that people may not know where to start to ask for.
Can a caregiver join this group if their loved one is not a part of Allegiance Hospice, or do they need to be within the organization?
Oh no, absolutely. No hospice, home health, no affiliation with Allegiance is needed. If you are a caregiver to any degree of a loved one, for any reason, it's completely open to you. And
I like the lockbox idea, because maybe you have a question, but maybe you just don't want to put it out there in front of the whole group. Maybe you don't want to talk about it. Maybe you're embarrassed, but they can submit this question and it is anonymous.
Absolutely.
How can someone get involved?
So all they got to do is show up. So our first meeting is Thursday, June 12th from 4 to 5, and you just show up to the Lincoln Parish Library, tell them you're there for the support group, and you'll be welcome with open arms. Now if you have questions, if you want to be a guest speaker, you can call or email, but as far as RSVP, nothing needed, you just show up.
And I know that this is obvious, but it is free to the public as well.
Yes, completely free.
Anything else, Macy, that you'd like to mention about hospice, or say to the caregivers out there, just to let them know that there is someone to talk to?
So as far as about hospice, always ask questions.
Yeah.
I know it can be kind of a touchy subject, but I want people to ask questions and feel free to know that if hospice is brought up in any kind of conversation, that the best way to learn about it is to ask about it. So our philosophy is it's not the amount of days left in your life, but the amount of life left in your days. Ask questions. Don't be scared of it. When you come onto hospice, you're not ever alone. And as far as caregivers, come on and join the support group.
That was great information. Thank you so much. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Up next, the Northeast Louisiana Teacher Symposium is just around the corner. We'll have all the details after the break.
I got hit.